Hello, fellow YouTube prospectors. I finally made it back out to the river again. It's been 2.5 months. California has had a lot of rain and the river is back up and roaring. Beautiful sunny day. Came back out to one of my favorite spots. It always runs a lot of smaller flower gold on just this this center line of material. Got some material pre-classified. So because the river's running hot, I'm going to be running the sluice box that way. Lots of water going through. The only classifying that I did was as I was bringing this material down off the bank, I was picking out any rocks that are, you know, about baseball size. And if you watch any of the old timer videos, they always say wash off your rocks because gold likes to stick to the bigger rocks, the dirt on them. So I actually filled my pan with water and was washing off the rocks that I was throwing off to the side just to see if I was throwing any gold away. I panned it off and there's definitely some flakes of gold that I would have lost just by throwing those rocks off to the side. So that's always a worthy thing to do. Just fill your pan with water, and any rocks that you're going to get rid of, dunk them in your pan of water first. You'll actually catch a little bit. So, like I said, I'm running my sluice box super hot today. So, pretty much like this. I've done one test run before starting this video, and I'm probably losing some gold, but I caught a decent amount for the material that I ran through. So I'm just going to keep doing this. Yeah, probably half a cubic yard there. I'm going to run that and then I'll show you how it turned out. All right, so I ran that big pile of dirt, cleaned out the sluice box, and not a bad line of gold there. Also got a split shot lead fishing weight, so I know I'm catching big stuff and small stuff, even though I'm running pretty hot. It seems like the sluice box is catching everything, so I'm gonna set up and do another round. Probably won't film anything else today until I get home and do a cleanup. So I decided to film a little bit more. This is where I was working before, and I filled my hole back in, and I moved up maybe about 8 or 10 feet. And let me get a better angle to show you this. So you've got the main river channel here, and during extreme high flow, you've got this higher water channel running this way, and in the middle is this gravel bar. And I've been working on the end where it tapers down, and so I decided to dig in, you know, kind of across it, right where it really, because you can kind of see it's level going back that way, and right there it starts dropping elevation. And I moved, you know, about the same amount of material and ended up with a really nice pan at the end of my sluice run there. So pretty stoked with that. As I was digging, I found, like, I pulled this big rock out here. I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm gonna roll it into my sluice box without the riffles in it, and just wash it off into my pan and see what comes off of that. And then I'm gonna dig out, this is where it was, and there's kind of a clay layer underneath it, but I want to scrape this stuff up and see if this was catching any bigger pieces of gold underneath it. Just a thought. We'll see what happens. Well, made it back from the river and cleaned things up. I know it's not the cleanest of cleanups, but it says at 0.34, and with the stuff that I wasn't able to get out of there, I don't know, 0.25 to 0.3. So not too bad for, 2-3 hours at the river bar. Mostly it was a beautiful day out there. I did pull out these guys, which is lead shot, some bullets, and just random chunks of lead, some bird shot in there. So when you guys are out there on the river and this stuff shows up in your pan or in your sluice box, toss it in your sniffer bottle and just get it off of the river. Get it out of the water, because that stuff does build up in nature. And if you want to go fishing out there and eat fish, less lead is better. All right. I hope you guys have good adventures on the river. And I'll post another one hopefully sooner than the last.